here's what I got to say about, our topic today. Don't worry, be happy. Um, a wise man once said to me, worry is sometimes, fear of something that hasn't happened yet, right? You're worried about something that has not even happened yet. And how many times has that happened to people where you're worried about money, or you're worried about, your kids, or you're worried about this, or you're worried about that, and all those times and when you worry, it makes you more and more anxious, and it builds up anxiety. And, doctors say, that a major cause of medical problems for people can be like emotional issues, right?
Yeah.
And how many times have you heard about people, maybe someone is so worried about, getting cancer, or they're so worried about their kids that all of a sudden you hear about, man, they had a heart attack or something.
Yeah.
Worrying does you no good.
Yeah.
It does you no good. It does you no good to sit around and worry. It really doesn't. I know we all have done it from time to time, and some do it more than others, but I'm telling you, man, worrying and complaining gets you nowhere. It doesn't. And I heard it said like this before too. There are 2 days that you should never spend a lot of time thinking about. 2 days. That's yesterday and tomorrow. Don't spend all your time thinking about yesterday, because yesterday's gone. We can have so many things that we may worry about from yesterday that, and this has happened to me before, where like I know I'm kind of introspective sometime and a deep thinker, maybe sometimes too deep of a thinker, but there have been times where I've replayed conversations in my mind and I'll be like, man, I shouldn't have said that. And I'll think about it, and you find yourself beating yourself up, or you may think about something you did last week or back in your distant past or whatever that, that was shameful. And you're like, man, and you sometimes, man, those things happen, and you got to catch yourself, and you got to say, you know what? I'm past that. I'm not even worrying about that. I'm not that person anymore. I wouldn't say that now.
Yeah.
Right. And you can't dwell on those things. And then two, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with planning for the future. There's nothing wrong with, wanting things, in the future, and, like I said, planning for it and getting your ducks in a row and all those different things. But if you spend all of your time in the future, you're worrying about what's going to happen next, to where, you may, worry yourself to death, as people say, that's not good either, so those are definitely things that you have to make sure you do. I know you also mentioned your faith, and, I can definitely attest to that as well. There's plenty of scriptures that tell us, not to worry. We're not designed to worry about things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here, for me, I say it like this. I'm not designed. I can't worry about all these different things, right? And I'm here to say that, God will give you a peace that surpasses all understanding. There's plenty of times I just pray for peace of mind. I pray for joy. And, to me, those things are a choice. You choose whether or not, if you're going to have peace in a situation. You choose whether or not if you're going to have joy in a situation. That doesn't mean that, things that get you upset are not going to come. They're going to come, right? But you have to make that choice that, okay, that happened. I'm just move on. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm not going to dwell on it, because if I dwell on it, it's going to get me more and more upset. If I dwell on it, I'm going to get more and more sad, or I'm going to get more and more furious. Nope. I just need to have some peace. And, a lot of times we don't do that. And I know we using the term here today, we're saying, don't worry, be happy. Here's the way I look at it. Happiness is temporary. Okay. Happiness is a fleeting emotion. I can be happy right now, and then I can turn around and be sad the next moment, or upset the next moment, whatever have you. right? But things like peace and joy, they're eternal. They last.
Mhm.
You know, you truly got peace, you truly got joy. You know, you may get upset about something, but you're not worrying about it. You know what I mean? So those are some things that I think about when I think about just the title of today's episode. Don't worry, be happy.